Oh, that was a little weird. How's everybody doing? We'll get started here in just a moment. Just gotta pop up my chats and get my mod controls open over here. Oh, I gotta do a slider puzzle. 1 second here. I gotta match up this alarm clock. Alright. Connect. Why aren't we connecting to TikTok? Give me a second. Crowd control isn't working. There we go. Crowd control seems to be working now. Second. Crowd control isn't working. There we go. Crowd control seems to be working. So I had a lot of fun with this a couple weeks ago. So I figured, let's do it again. Let's see if I can beat that 4th loop with you guys torturing me. Alright, we should be good to go. Is my... There we go. Apparently I wasn't clicked on it. No timer today, just casual Contra playing while you guys torture me with some crowd control. Like right now, I have the spread gun. If you wanted to, you could downgrade me down to the default gun again. Not sure which gift that is, but it's there. Hey Keith, thanks for the follow. There's also the option to invert my controls. How's it going, Doodle? Oh, we got something pending, it looks like. Nope, maybe not. I know what it was pending. Never mind. And I need to fix this. There we go. How are you doing, Doodle? At least I remembered to let everybody know now this time. What's happening, Nifty? Being tired of all the school things you have to attend? We're almost done for the year. At least for a few months, anyways. Thanks for sharing the lives of you. Thank you for sharing the live, Doodle. Hey, J. Chris, thank you for the heart me. Ooh, wow. That was a lot of slowdown there. A lot of enemies. on screen all at once there. That was terrible. How's it going, man? No, this is not cheated, Adam. The reason I wasn't taking damage there is I had barrier. What we have today is crowd control, where you guys can just mess with my game. I speedrun this regularly. I can no-death this game, and I do not use the Konami code either. Ooh, that was close. No timer today, Nero. Just playing casual because we're doing crowd control. You can throw different gifts at me to do different things to my game. The gifts that do things are right there in the center of the screen on the right. Just like Frosty sending that controller and inverting my controls just now. Hey, thank you for the follow, Lex. How you doing today, Frosty? Ah, Frosty! And Doodle increasing the health of the enemies. Oh, geez, I am just not doing so hot now. Ooh. Thank you, J. Chris, for the let 'em cook. Thanks for that follow. Yeah, it definitely increases that boss's health. Holy crap. The gifts there on the right side, ZU. I just tried to do my timer. I don't have a timer. That's funny. Guys are already starting to get brutal. That'll probably work come the boss, Frosty. Doesn't seem to work on the regular mobs, it only seems to work on the boss. I think it only works on boss. I don't know how much it increases. I imagine only an extra hit per gift, maybe? I don't know, though. Thank you, J. Chris, for that capybara. Increasing the boss's health. Ah, crap. Thank you for that. Let 'em cook, Frosty. Yeah, it didn't increase it much, but I definitely had to hit him a couple extra times there. But still enough to melt him pretty quick. Oh, geez. Here we go with JJ's BS Cantina. Yeah, I definitely had to hit that UFO a couple extra times, but it wasn't many. I was still able to melt him before he disappeared. Barely. He started to disappear. Ah, Frosty with the frickin' hat. No spread gun for me on JJ's bullshit cantina. Oh, Shane with the inverted controls. See, for Metroid, the increase is 10%. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is on here. Oh, Doodle, thank you for that. Let him cook. I am now cooking with gas. Or a spread gun, anyways. Hey, Shane, thanks for the follow. I still hold my gun up like I'm doing a speed run and everything. I do have Double Dragon. We are playing ourselves some OG Contra today with crowd control. Favorite boss design-wise? In this game, honestly, probably... I'd have to probably go with JJ, the guy that I just beat. That or the alien at the top of Waterfall. The alien at the top of Waterfall is probably actually a little bit cooler. We're going to go with the guy on Waterfall. What's up, Buggy? Buggy Ears. What's happening, man? And Ronnie V. Long. Hey, my name's Ron. Thank you for that heart, me Buggy Ears. How you been? Yeah, Waterfall Alien's definitely the right answer. Ah, no cheats, Chris. We're doing crowd control. Oh, thank you for that. Let him cook. He's made me melt that door. That was about to be long with that regular gun. The pro way to play Contra. Yeah, crowd control's the pro way. So, yes, crowd control, those gifts you see there in the middle right, those gifts do different things to my game. Just 8 stages, Adam, and we're on the final one. There's that spot Doodle likes to invert my controls. No, 8 stages. Well, I just screwed up. Jay Chris was gonna original gun me anyways. Hey, user, thank you for the follow. User 7339. Hey, ho, thank you for the follow. Yes, Adam, you can play this on PC. It's on Steam. They have the Contra Anniversary Collection. Costs $20. You get 8 Contra games. But for this, yes, I have to use one of those because of it being crowd control. It's really the only way to make crowd control work. Hi, Boo. It's going. How's it going, Nyan? It's still awesome, Bevo. At least I think so. I enjoy this game a lot. Took a lot of practice for it to be this easy. Yes, I do, Bug Ears. I speedrun that as well. On easy, mind you. No, I did not use the code. I can actually no-death this game when it's not being crowd-controlled. Hey, there's my buddy Duties. I was just in his stream a little bit ago, guys. Give him a follow if you're into watching some badass Doom playing. Giant Duties is your guy. Thank you for that, heart me and those 5 Go Pops. Drinking a lot of water. That's always a good thing. Oh, I'm gonna blame the crowd control. Venture Island's a good one. Hey, Michael, thanks for the follow. Or is that Michelle? Might be Michelle. I'm just going to call you Factor. How about we do that? You say I always have a hard time remembering how to spell the difference between the two. No, man, you the best. I always forget how quick the enemies shoot at the beginning. Or in the second playthrough. Jeez, Duties! Yeah, how do I even make that jump and shoot at the same time? And Jay Chris finishing it off, giving me a game over. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. No, he's there. What do you mean, user 7339? Thanks for the follow, Lexi. Yeah, right. He just he's just like, yeah, I'm done. That's fair. You could have. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh! Duties with the insta-death as well. I see how it is, buddy. You gotta get that spread back. Damn it, I did it again. I think we're going to start a new loop. Hey, Daniel, thank you for the roses.
I don't know what I am.
I don't know what you are either. No, he's there. He's not in there. I mean, I grab certain guns, whatever possible, like the spread gun here. Best gun in the game. Has nothing to do with really being concerned. It's just makes the game much easier. Yeah, he's over there sometimes. I don't know if he still is. All right. How's it going, Carrie? Going to go see. Sure, I guess. Told you I don't care. Hey, cool. Thank you for those 2 roses. And this is why this is known as Torment Tuesday. Because you guys get to pick on me. We're only doing 3 hours today. We did 4 hours last week. It kind of calmed down after a couple hours. So we're just going to do 3, see how it goes this week. If I have to, I'll bring it down another hour. What's up, Zany? It's a great game. You can get a hold of it these days, right on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. The Contra Anniversary Collection. You'll get 8 Contra games. This one's included. Ooh. They include the actual Japanese variants as well in that collection. So you have the Japanese variants as well in that collection to mess with, and you can check out the, the differences. Yeah, it was a little smoky. Very close call. Oh, watch out. And we have found out that if you give me the Corgi when I have barrier, it still takes me out. I just do a funny little spin while I do it. While still flashing at that. Which is hilarious. Glad I'm not timing. That was awful. Aw, diddle. I know what you did. Other way. Gotta press down to go up. Oh, jeez, no! Son of a... Thanks, Doodle. You're a pal. Thank you, Daniel, for the let him cook. Give me that spread gun back. Sorry, I didn't see the name right away. Well, I always take a little bit from crowd control day and put it towards diamonds. To do the same. Yep, Torment Tuesday indeed, Tank. Yes, this is Contra for the Nest, Joe. How's it going today, Tank? Dang it. Again, glad I'm not timing right now. That would have screwed me up. So you ain't close to doing it that time, and I tried to hit the space bar to do my split. Hey, Badaddy, thank you for that follow. Harry, thank you for the follow. Abugin, thank you for the follow. If I'm even saying that right. Ooh, I just barely grabbed that barrier. Al Say, thank you for the follow. And that'd be it for JJ's Bullshit Cantina, better known as AutoZone? No, Energy Zone. Get in the zone. Energy Zone. Get in the zone. AutoZone. What the heck am I thinking? Hey, King Richard, thank you for the heart me and the go pop, and I just died. There we go. That run wasn't too bad. You guys were soft that run. Stick around for another half hour and y'all can find out how you can win these sweet Rancho Media vinyl stickers. Thank you, Little Smoky. Cambio, I do play Contra Alien Wars occasionally, but we ain't doing that today. We're doing Contra Crowd Control till 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Tank. These guys were too soft this time around. You missed all the fun. No, that was not less than 5 minutes. The fastest I can do this, Little Smoky, is 11 minutes, 6 seconds. That's my fastest. The world record is 9 minutes, 46 seconds, held by King Koopa. Yeah, it does go by rather quick. It does, for sure. So, really, there's not many glitches in this game. Really, the only... I did not want this. The only real glitch that can be used, well, there's two. That's the platform skips in Waterfall. And you can glitch kill the fourth boss. But both are frame perfect and very hard to do. So in my opinion, it's still all gas. It's all gas, no brakes with it. Keep forgetting those shoot faster. The second go. Hey, Mona, thank you for the rose. Damn it. The one that's definitely the hardest to pull off is that boss 4 glitch kill. My ranking right now, I think, is 156th out of a little over 400 runners. Last I looked. Unless more runners have improved or joined. I haven't looked at that in a while. My Super Mario Land speedrun got approved, though, finally, this morning. I actually put it up, finally got it submitted last night, so... Oh, there's definitely better than me, King Richard. Check out the speedrun.com website. There's so many great Contra players out there. King Koopa, like I said, holds the world record. Archie Coffee, I believe, is third fastest. He's an awesome dude. I talk to him, or used to talk to him regularly. I haven't seen him around in a while. G-Guy22 as well. I watched a lot of him. He coached me a bit. Archie Coffee's the one that talked me into actually running this game after seeing me do a no-death, and he's like, you should submit that run. That'll probably get you on the leaderboard, and it did. Very low, mind you. I've climbed a lot, and I climbed it quick, and I haven't been able to improve since. Like, it's been a couple months since I got my last PB, which was only by 1 second. I went from 1107 to 1106, kept my same position, but I was holding it by myself instead of with somebody else. Are you serious? Well, didn't get that spread. Screwed that up. Let's see how Soylian goes. Never got past this level. I've finished this game so many times, it's ridiculous. I normally speedrun it, but today we're doing crowd control. Well, I could have had that rapid fire, but it didn't spawn. Tried saying it was too far off the screen, apparently, which is bull. Look, the same amount of hits as the spread. You remember this Contra game? It's a good one, Pedro. It's the best one in my opinion. Well, maybe not the best one, but it's still my favorite. Was it your best game when you were young? It's the game I do with the best while I'm old. Oh. Normally speedrunning this game, but today we're doing crowd control. Because it's Tuesday, which means it's Torment Tuesday. You see those gifts there on the right side? You can drop any of those gifts. They do different things to my game to make things more difficult. Ooh, that was sketchy. Come on, guys. If you ain't tapping, you're napping. It don't cost any green to tap that screen. Let's get them likes going. Hey, Robbie, thank you for the follow. And don't be afraid to mess with my game. We are on to JJ's Bullshit Cantina, better known as Energy Zone. Get in the zone. Energy Zone. Igos, thank you for the follow. Dura King, thank you for the follow. Game my children. Hey, Dura King, thank you for the pepper. Ooh, I remember when you struggled in Snowfield, seems like forever ago. It does, doesn't it? Hey, Doggy, thank you for the follow. It's kind of got the old Duke Nukem vibe. Yeah, I can see it in a way for like the old 2D Duke Nukem in a way. Thank you, Dura King. I normally speedrun this Dura King, but today we're doing... See, I'm still trying to do my splits. We're doing crowd control today, so I'm not timing myself. My fastest time is 11 minutes and 6 seconds. Hey, Henry, thank you for the follow. Thank you for that follow. I'm going to say Zoos. What do you mean that laser did not lessen my life? I don't understand what you mean, Hong. Well, that sucks. That also sucks. Same, Doggy, I agree. Oh boy, what I wouldn't give for a spread right now. Dumbass. That's insane, Doodle. Not one of them want to mess with my game? What the heck? Of course, Doodle wants to mess with it. Ah. Son of a. Darn you, Doodle. Inverting them controls. Always a bad spot to do that in that area in general. That whole stage is terrible for inverted. I'm terrible at Metal Slug Hong. And we'll be playing this till 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, because we're doing crowd control Contra. Hey, what's happening, Dan? See you over there hanging out, what was it, with Leroy, I think it was? We used to bunk school for this one, but Waterfall was the hardest of them all. Oh, it definitely is, especially in multiplayer. Guys, if you want another fun streamer to watch, he speedruns Super Metroid, he speedruns Contra Hardcore, he's 4th fastest in the world. And that would be as Brownie Lab Surrender. That's good old Doodle Dad. Give him a follow. He's on break. Also, you seen him in here earlier. I already shouted him out. Good old Giant Duties. If you're into Doom, that's the guy to watch for some awesome Doom gameplay. He plays the original. He plays a bunch of mods. And he's just really good at it. Well, that was the 2nd loop. Now we're on the 3rd loop. Aw, shit. You son of a bitch. We're on loop 3, guys. You really gonna let me do this? Really gonna let me continue to just destroy this game? Y'all can stop that from happening. Hey, Raid. Thank you for the rose. Guys, there in the middle on the right side, there is different gifts you can drop to make this game much harder for me. What are you, chicken? Want to see destruction? Wasn't standing in the best spot, but it's all good. Melted that guy. Good old waterfall. I've played this a lot, Hong. And I do mean a lot. Just doing speed runs, my clock for my speed runs, I have clocked over 3,000 runs. That's not counting playing this. That's not counting like with the crowd control. That's not playing just in my free time. That's not counting all the years I've played this. Oh geez, slow down. Did you do some challenge like only default weapon, M only, fire weapon only? I have not, Van. I do want to do a default run eventually. Like a default gun run eventually, but... Well, you can make me try a different gun, Niverian, if, oh, never mind, I died. Hey, Bowser, how's it going? I speedrun this often. Hey, Playboy, thank you for the rose. He's like, let's die together. Yeah, right? Damn Soylian anyway. I had a squad leader who could play like this, and that's what he called it, threading the needle. That's fair. I mean, you kind of do, yeah. I can actually no-death this game, but I'm actually on my third loop right now. Dura King, thank you so much for those gifts. Much appreciated, my good sir. Hey, Steam, thank you for the follow. I'm looking to try and get that fourth loop that just eludes me. Screwed up, didn't take out that gun like I thought I did. Or like I thought I was gonna. We still survived it somehow. Shit. I swear he shoots out more bubbles the further you get into this, into the loops. Whew. Definitely will, definitely one of the best. So much fun to watch, simply I'm glad. I'm glad it is entertaining. Alright. Heffy just came in, guys. You want to watch somebody that can play some amazing Zelda stuff? Watch Heffy. He's awesome. Awesome Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Zelda Quest 1 and 2. I do have crowd control today, Di. Thank you for that heart, me, Heffy. How you doing, Heffy? Definitely give Heffy's homies a follow. Thanks for those 10 go pops as well, buddy. How you doing today? Ooh-wee. Got that spread back, boys. Hey, Discombobulator, thanks for sharing the live. Headed to dump a trailer. Yeah, it is hot for sure, buddy. Make sure you're staying hydrated, bro. Always hated this level, Dark. It's a tough one. This com's got a lot of sharing to do today. Much appreciated, brother. Hey, what's up on my way up? How you doing, buddy? What's going on, brother? You bought a cooler of water today? Good. Thank you for that care gift on my way up. What's up, Blatty? Yes, good times at that, too. Not just old times, but good times. Yeah, that definitely can happen. But I haven't really had anybody send a whole lot all at once, so I'm doing all right on my way up. I'm here. Thank you for the Rose Max edits. Hey, Mech, thank you for the follow. Yeah, even the barrier can't even protect me against a corgi. It makes me die and go into a roll, and I flash inside that roll. It's hilarious. Hey, Stefan, thank you for the follow. Mark, thank you for the follow. That's it for JJ's Bullshit Cantina, better known as Energy Zone. Get in the zone. Energy Zone. Yeah, boy. What's up, Viper? We're doing some Contra crowd control today. And then I'm off tomorrow, but Kitty might be live tomorrow. Not sure what she's doing, though. I know over her vacation, I will not be setting a schedule. Streams will be as they happen. With her being on vacation for 2 weeks, we've got a lot of stuff to catch up on, and want to go actually do some things as well. Super C Hunter, yes, I speedrun both this and Super C, along with Operation C and Contra 3, the Alien Wars. She hates Sonic. She is not a Sonic fan. We're almost done with the third loop, guys. Thursday, Viper. Thursday, we will be going back to Metroid. Every Thursday. I don't think she's a fan of Golden Axe either. Me and my buddy Visker were supposed to start speedrunning Golden Axe, but then he kind of moved away, so... Yeah, I'll go back. I'll be finishing Zero Mission. I don't know if I'll finish it Thursday, but Yeah, we're gonna go through each of the 2D Metroids, and I chose to do Zero Mission, obviously, for Metroid 1, because it's a remake of 1, and I'll be doing the I'll be doing the remake of Return of Samus right after that. Then I'll be doing Super Metroid, then Other M, and then finishing with Dread. No, I don't think I've ever played that, Mark. What is she a fan of? I seen yesterday Golden Axe Revenge of the Adder. She's oh yeah, I'll be doing Fusion too. I forgot about Fusion. Fusion I'll do after after Other M. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that one. Same simply. I'm with you there. She likes Mario. She likes Donkey Kong. She likes Rhaegar. That's about it, it seems. I love Blaster Master McCartney. We played that a few months back. Couldn't get through it, though. Made it to the 7th area. Just couldn't beat that boss in there. Yep, Samus Returns, Super, Other M, Fusion, then Dread. Yep. Have her play Unfair Mario. It'd be cool that after they blew up the island, it sunk. Yeah, it would have been cool. Now, I will eventually be doing the 3D Metroids, but I'll be doing that as a separate Metroidathon later on down the road. Hey, Smooga, thank you for the level up. Okay, now we're on to the 4th loop, guys. So many enemies on the screen. Shit, I didn't want to drop down. That was a mistake. I panicked. Son of a bitch. Kino, no, this is not Jackal. This is Contra. Uh-oh. Question time, everyone. I agree, Peakley. Brickley. This is my favorite Contra still to this day. We are on our 4th loop. Can we do it? Jackal is a good one. I'm just not very good at it. I think I would shave a second or two by not going for the power-up at the beginning of the bridge. Well, I'm not worried about shaving off time today, Die. Yes, Brickley. You're in a Jeep. I call it Contra with Jeeps. Well, I can't exactly do either of those anyways on my way up. Well, I don't normally go back for the power-up. I just grabbed it this time because I wanted the rapid fire early. Yeah, normally I don't wait for that arc. I usually pick it up along the way, or I just don't pick it up because I don't really need that one on a normal speedrun. Oh, Operation C, I also speedrun that one. I am terrible at hardcore mech. You want to see somebody play hardcore really well? Check out Doodle Dad. What Atari is rarest and most sought after? I honestly do not know that. Not even a clue. The Atari Lynx, maybe? Oh, game. And most sought after. I know this probably is not the right answer, so I'm just going to make a joke answer. E.T. Actually, I believe it's an actual adult game, isn't it? I know Snow Bros, but never really played it. Wait, E.T.'s the right answer? I had 2 copies of that. I had 2 copies of that. I got rid of one. I still have a copy. That was just a joke. I didn't think it was actually the rarest. You know why it's the rarest, right? On my way up. Hey Zeus, thank you for the follow. It was such a commercial flop, they dumped them all into a landfill. I doubt it's worth much because my one buddy, Caleb, which has been on stream before, just got a copy given to him at a retro store. Hey, thank you for the follow. Shun, thank you for the follow. Niggyun, thank you for the follow. I got Contra and Snow Bros on my phone. It's very peak. Nice. Thank you for that follow, Brickley. I gotta tell y'all how to win these. Hold up, before we continue on, if y'all want to win these sweet stickers, thank you, Bald Incognito, for that follow. Yes, they did find that landfill. James Rolfe did a movie, The Angry Video Game Nerd. I haven't actually got to watch it, and I need to. Seriously, been sleeping on that for too long. But get into the Discord if you want to win some awesome Rontro Media vinyl stickers. That link is in the profile here on TikTok. Get into that Discord. Come win yourself some stickers. We will be doing another contest here very soon. We've had one already. We did WrestleMania predictions this year, won by our good friend MGM. I haven't got to send it out to him quite yet because Kitty is doing something up for him. She just hasn't had a chance. She'll probably do it over vacation, and then I can get that sent out to him. Hey, I may have to send you a message to collab with stickers and clothing. Oh? Oh, you live in the Philippines? I don't know. Charles, thank you for the follow. I don't know how much wouldn't I just be able to send it to you in a regular envelope? With a stamp still? I don't know. Yeah, send me a message for sure, Di. I'll give you a look at least. I'm not going to give you a yes or no right now, but I'll at least give it a look. What's up, Otto? You want Rontro socks? I will be getting a merch store set up, probably over Kitty's vacation. Which one was a huge rocket? Jeez, you're asking me to remember from the 80s? I haven't watched the OG frickin' Transformers since I was probably a kid. Son of a... That sucks. I definitely will. We are on to JJ's Bullshit Cantina, better known as Energy Zone. Get in the zone. Energy Zone. All right, Brickley, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out and showing your support. Son of a bitch. I suck at Bionic Commando, but it is a great game. I'll give it that. Get that barrier. That's how you do that. Guys, come on, where's them taps? If you ain't tapping, you're napping. It don't cost any green to tap that screen. It costs a little bit of green to mess up my game. Made sure to keep those gifts nice and cheap for y'all if you want to make things a living hell for me in Contra. Those are on the right there. What gifts do what. But I am perfectly okay with just some likes, guys. That's okay, too. Get them kitties some treats. Yeah, boy! Let's finish that fourth loop. Hey, Tho, thank you for the follow. Son of a bitch. Go ahead, die. I don't mind. You're a supporter of the channel. I don't mind. Hey, Daniel, thanks for the follow. Hey, cool. Thanks for the heart, me. How you doing today, buddy? Guys, head over to the Perp app. Check out the underscore double duo 1977. Awesome stream team over there. Awesome stuff. The answer is Omega Supreme. Okay. I think I remember that. Hey, Dijon. What's happening? You're head of design? Heck yeah, Die. Kitty and my buddy Doodle are the ones that do my designing. Let's go ahead and get them kitties some treats and have ourselves some nasty, nasty Bean Boozled. Hi, Beans. Beans is like, all right, treats. Give me all them treats. Retro games are the best, for sure, Dijon. I needed the cheat as a kid, Zulu. There's Beans. Here, buddy. And then we got to get one for, we got to get a couple here for Tittens. She's down on the floor as usual. Let's move this real quick. Here you go, girl. There she is. You can sort of see her. She's getting her treats. And now I got to do my Bean Boozled. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. What do we get for the Bean Boozled? What do we get? What do we get? We get Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Stinky Socks. Ugh. And Zulu, I normally speed run this. We're not really speed running it today because I'm doing crowd control. But I can do this in 11 minutes, 6 seconds, and can no death this game. Oh. That's terrible. Ugh. We're finally going to get that fourth loop, guys. Son of a. Hey, Zulu, thank you for the GGs. Felipe, thank you for the follow. Everything had so much health at this point. I don't know, guys. I might not do it. I might not get that fourth loop. Come on. Apparently had enough lives stocked up. There's that fourth loop. At least I think it's the fourth. That might be the third. I think it's the fourth, though. A random to-do list. Thank you for the follow. That was simply. And it just gets harder each and every time. Like, if I don't reset, it just gets harder and harder. You guys are just being too nice now. You guys just made those first couple runs very tough, and now you guys are just being too soft. Meanwhile, I can't get off the first stage. What's up, Rodimus Prime? Yeah, but it's Torment Tuesday. You're not supposed to be nice today. That's why we're doing the crowd control. You guys are supposed to torment me. Thank you for the GG, Rodimus Prime. I had a hair sticking down out of my bandana and stuck in my glasses. Alright, here we go. Time for another loop. Hey, what's happening, Blacklight? Oh boy, the boss is going to have some extra help. Blacklight sending that boss a little assistance with some extra help. Oh, jeez. Yeah, right. And Noodle, or no, Brotimus with that inverted controls. I thought it was Doodle, because it's always Doodle. Now I can't get it. Okay, we're back to normal. You're gonna do it through questions. Questions are free, right? Oh, I missed that. Well, I want to make it another loop, so we're just going to do this. Well, it's really bad right now, Di, because every time we loop, the game gets harder. You made that tough, Blacklight. That boss had way too much health. Oh, I wanted that. I was pressing right, and it's like, nah, I'm going to go forward. So now I got slow gun for this stage. The difference between having rapid fire and not. So a lot of games are. I know when I play Castle of Illusions, it's that way on normal. Right. Are you serious? Fighter stages make or break in the run. I haven't played that game in so long. I couldn't even tell you anything about it anymore. Hey, thanks, RMP. Rye RMP. Thanks for hanging out. Cartoon question. Was there 2 Ghostbusters cartoons? I know there was at least one. I can't remember a second one. This brings me back trying to beat this as a 6-year-old big bro with no help. This game was brutal back in the day. Still is brutal. For some. We're on our, I believe, 5th loop. Yeah, there was Ghostbusters and the real Ghostbusters. Forgot about that. I was thinking of just the real Ghostbusters. I forgot about that there was just one called Ghostbusters. What's up, Lord Skylar? What was that, Abby? What did you do? Well, that's it. I made 4 loops. Hey, Miguel, thank you for that. Heart me, guys. Give Miguel Retro Ness a follow. Awesome, dude. It's going all right, Miguel. We did 4 loops of Contra without starting over. So now we're going to try for 5. I am doing pretty good, Skylar. How are you doing? Yes, finished your stream. Yes, definitely give Miguel Retro Ness a follow. Another awesome streamer here on TikTok. Yeah, the controls for crowd control are there in the middle of your screen on the right side, everybody. Those gifts there will do things to my game to make things a little more difficult. There is one there to make things a little easier. If I don't have the spread gun, you guys can give me the spread gun. Indeed, Van. Awesome dude and awesome gameplay indeed. Why am I still trying to do my splits? I am not speedrunning. And also, you guys seen Blacklight in here a little bit ago as well. Make sure you're giving him a follow. Another awesome streamer. Does a little bit of everything. A little bit of retro, a little bit of modern. Just depends on his mood that day. He has a lot of fun interactive stuff over on his stream as well. Thank you for that follow, Arizona. And Leo Kai, thank you for that follow. I was going to try and do a split again. What was the cartoon that used magical animals and knights name it? Was that Ronin Warriors? No, that wasn't Ronin Warriors. I know it, I know it, I know it. I just can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it. That's driving me nuts because I can picture it. I believe each of the knights wore a different color armor, didn't they? I can picture it. I can't think of the name of it. It's not Knights of the Round. That's the name of a video game. Finished it with 30 lives. Cheat as a kid. Yeah, it's the only way I could beat it when I was younger. I haven't used that cheat in over 4 years now. Ooh, that was almost bad. Nostalgia, that's what this channel is fueled by. I have no idea. I think so. Just make sure you give it a whiff. Wasn't dragonflies, I don't think. Because that wasn't based on magical animals. That was based on dragonflies, basically. Like I said, I can picture it. I did not use her 9441. I have not used that cheat code in over 4 years. I normally speed run this. My fastest time is 11 minutes, 6 seconds. Today we're seeing how many loops we can do around before I reach a continue while doing crowd control. I've had 4 loops, which is 1 loop better than last time. What's up, Juan? It is tormenting me because I can, like I said, I can see the knights. You know, like I can see them standing there in their armor, and I can't frickin' remember the name of that cartoon for the life of me. Time world record PB crowd control. Well, if they had a category for that, I would definitely have the world record because I'd be the only submission. I can't imagine what the rules for that would be. I'd imagine there'd have to be, you know, so many interactions done and stuff for it to be legit. So I don't know how they'd play that, but we are on JJ's bullshit cantina, better known as Energy Zone. Get in the zone, Energy Zone. I believe you can, but you have to have it. It has to be approved. You forgot about this game, TC? How could you forget about Contra? Approximately how many hours I've spent on this game, I couldn't even fathom. To be honest, I couldn't even take a guess. And that was my first death this playthrough. Son of a bitch. Of course, right there. Take it out on you. Yeah, I couldn't even hazard a guess. Probably at this point, like out of all the years, probably a couple thousand hours, I would think. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't do crowd control through console, so they probably would not allow that category. Thank you for that follow. Not sure how to say that. James, thank you for the follow. Person with the kitty as their name, thank you for the follow. Okay, jump button. Cool, don't work. That's awesome. TC, thank you for the follow. 1989, thank you for the follow. Yeah, jump button said, nah, not today. At least that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call bullshit on the jump button. Got you reminiscing childhood? Hey, that's what we're all about, McBen Snow. And if you want that nostalgia to continue, you could always join us on the Discord. That link is inside my profile here on TikTok. Get into that Discord. Come hang out with us. I hate when I press a button I get no input, or it's way late. Yes. Geez, I might as well have just done Contra speedruns today. You guys are being way too lenient. Knights of the Magical Light. I haven't... Or Visionary Knights. I have not seen or heard of that in so long. You're hungry? Any good food to take this time? I mean, I don't know. What's she in the mood for? Hey, John Roberts, thank you for the follow. My son just heated up some barbecue pulled pork and made me hungry. That's loop 1. Alrighty, Tank. I'll catch you later, bud. Have a good one, buddy. Ooh, sweet Italian sausage with peppers and onions does sound good. I'd prefer hot sausage, to be honest, though. The curly fries depends. Are they curly fries from Arby's? Because then, yes. You do yourself, but Mom don't like hot food. That's fair. That's fair. How do Contra Warriors like their cream cheese spread? That's a good one, Gurn. I like that. Yes, Di, they did. I love grabbing those. And they do. They taste just like the fries from Arby's. But we don't deep fry them. We actually just bake them in the oven. That way they're less greasy. I mean, I don't mind them being deep fried and stuff, but I'm a heart patient. I gotta kind of watch some of that. Good now? Dang frickin' microphone. They were called Andy Caps, I believe, or Cap Andes or something. I remember there's a guy on it wearing red with his head tilted back, putting a fry in his mouth. Yeah, sometimes it'll just get unplugged just the slightest little bit. It'll register that it's in, but it won't register any sound. It's weird. I knew it. They still sell them. At least around here they do. I see them all the time. It'll register that it's in. Sounds like the first thing I had. Hey, duties, thank you for those 4 Go Pops. Guys, give that guy a follow. I've already told you once, and I'll tell you again. Give that Giant Duties a follow if you like Doom content. Best Doom player on TikTok. I like them too. They're good stuffs. Well, that's going to throw me off a little bit. Oh, I got a platform skip. Miss Philadelphia cream cheese snacks, but they had to be frozen. I remember those. Those were delicious. Son of a bitch. Any opinion on the new Contra game that came out a couple years ago? Similar to this, but... you talking about Operation Galuga? Absolutely. It's a great game. Just very, very difficult. I miss a lot of snack scenes. When I was just really liking them, they'd all of a sudden go away. Yep, it seems to be that way. I know that, Phils. Like, it's so hard to find jujubes anymore. Hey, Scrub Wrecker, how's it going? Thank you for the let 'em cook. We got the spread gun back, guys. And that's how crowd control works there, y'all. Dude, why Contra? You were born in 94? I wish you got me off by 11 years. I was born in 83. I have a kid graduating high school. Yeah, jujubes are impossible to find. I am old. Thanks for the compliment, though. What was jujubes? Kind of like tiny little, they were tiny little juji fruits, I guess you could say. That's the best thing I could come up with. They were just tiny little, like, nugget-looking things. Yep. You know, simply, you can have that taken away from me by giving me that ball cap. That'll put me back to the default gun. So there is a way to take it back away. That was almost bad. They played a plot point in Seinfeld. I remember them. I remember Junior Mints playing, being a thing in an episode. One of the best episodes. I haven't watched Seinfeld in so many years. I remember a handful of episodes, like the Bubble Boy episode. I remember the Frogger episode. I remember the Soup Guy episode. You know, the No Soup for You. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Newman. Son of a bitch! Kesha tried to give Jerry a hug and he had no idea who she was. Does anybody know who she is? What's up, Garza? Remember that clip? He was like, no thanks. That's hilarious. I've met Tim Allen once, wouldn't recommend it. Really? I have been lucky with everybody that I have met being decent. Rob Paulson, Billy West, Thing from wrestling, Hulk Hogan, Chris Jericho, Al Snow. Wait, I lied. There is two. Tommy Dreamer and New Jack. We're both pretty ignorant, to be honest. We are on JJ's Bullshit Cantina, better known as Energy Zone. And I got yelled at by Corey Graves once, but I deserved it. We were working in the same indie promotion. I was managing them in a match, and I missed my spot. First time I had ever missed a spot in my 3.5 years of being in the indies. I've seen 2 of the 3 parts so far, Garza. Tim Allen has a house in my area. I worked at Walmart at the time. All I said was, welcome, Mr. Allen, to Walmart. That's kind of neat, though. Met Willie Nelson in Tennessee. Long story short, I didn't know what went on for 3 days. So what you're saying is you'll never smoke weed with Willie again. It was pretty decent. I went. It wasn't bad. It was definitely better than the first one that they, the one back in 2021. Outsmoked Snoop, for real? That's nuts. If you remember, it means you weren't there. I am not a drummer, Coach Music. I am not Portnoy. Again, I need to get back to making my not Portnoy videos, apparently. I was the drummer at Dream Theater, I wouldn't be sitting here probably. I've done 4 loops in total today. Most loops I've done in Contra. Normally I reset after a finish because normally I speedrun. Snoop even said in an interview, "I'll never smoke with Willie again." He put me under the table. I've seen that, Die. I have seen that now that you mention it. Even Snoop's like, "No, dog, that guy's on a whole nother level." Yep, we are coming up on the final boss, Psycho Killer, and I did not get my spread. I am so screwed. Probably dying here, guys. I didn't get my spread. Without to let him cook, I'm cooked. What horror movie stars Tim Robbins? I have no idea. Didn't they test this game before they released it? I'm sure they did. They used the Konami code to test it, probably. That's why the code's there. It was basically a way for the testers to test it. Oh. My hand is killing me. That's 2 loops. Oh, man. I don't think I've ever seen Jacob's Ladder. But I do, Di was saying about he was in a dress in that movie. I do remember that, like that image though. You don't play none of the other consoles like the one on Super Nintendo. That's a good movie, Jacob's Ladder. I definitely gonna have to watch it. I do play other stuff. I do play other consoles. I just mainly, I'll be honest, I mainly seem to play the NES. That's my favorite console. But Thursday we'll be playing the Game Boy Advance because I'll be getting back into Metroid Zero Mission. And I do have speedruns in a couple of Super Nintendo games, a couple Game Boy games, a Sega game. I grew up with a step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. He's in a 12-step program. That reminds me of Jay Smith. Jay Smith just had like this song. He wrote this song. I didn't know I had a catchphrase. Oh, other Contras. Yes, I do play other Contras. I speedrun Operation C on Game Boy and Alien Wars on Super Nintendo. I don't even know, Die. That's pretty much the only thing I know him from. But yeah, Jay Smith all the time when he's playing Zelda. Hey, I got my step ladder. I didn't know my real ladder. Jessica Alba was also in the movie. It wasn't Idle Hands, was it? I don't think he was in there. Your father used to play this game? Awesome. My dad did too. bartender. Dim-witted reporter in the 89 Batman's movie. I couldn't tell you what the name of the reporter was. Love that movie, but, you know, that's a unimportant character, so never learned his name. What a chicken and bars have in common? I'm not sure. Tenders. Ha! I see what you did there. Clark Kent. When in doubt, say Clark Kent, right? That's a reporter. Son of a bitch. Turns out he was actually Batman? Oh boy. Alexander Knox. Okay. I would have never guessed that. The only thing important to me was that that Batman's name was Bruce Wayne. Wayne. Bruce Man. Hey, Hugo Boss, thanks for sharing the live. I shouldn't have stuck with the spread, or the laser. I should have grabbed my spread and I forgot. Wait, you just killed me again? Second player in this level, right? Kill Bill Volume 2? That must be Volume 3 then. Son of a... Well, that was 2 loops that time. Got about an hour left, guys. Let's start doing some of that crowd control, guys. Let's see it. JT1979, thank you for the follow. A bunch of those side rolls, he didn't really get a break till House of 1,000 Corpses. Yeah, I can't even think of anything he would have been in besides that. I didn't realize he was in Kill Bill Volume 2. I don't even know if I ever watched Volume 2. I know I watched Volume 1, but I don't think I ever watched Volume 2. Like, the first one was alright, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. Damn it. I haven't watched Lost Boys since, like, probably the 90s. This is indeed Contra with crowd control. I accidentally got somebody else's chamomile at Starbucks. I said this isn't really my cup of tea. Ah, I see what you did there. Chamomile tea's delicious, though. Bible name. Was it Jacob? Walk bank. Thank you for the share. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know. Ezekiel? Oh, Frosty's back. He just inverted those controls. I'm not sure on my way up. David. Tried to time it on the bridge. Oh, it was David. Okay, cool. There we go. I knew I'd get it. Another death. Threw me off there at the beginning, Frosty. He gets me quite often on them die because my memory's crap. Someone sent me a video of I Got You, Babe. I was like, thanks for the share and the Sunny Bono. Since the RNG wanted to throw me off, we'll just take it easy. I usually do Gurn because normally I speedrun. But today it's just a casual play while we do crowd control. But like I said, everybody's been pretty nice to me today, which is a little troublesome. They're usually quite rude to me during crowd control. Maybe I'm going to have to limit it to once every other week. It's feeling like there's a hair going down in front of my face, but I can't seem to find it. So I keep grabbing at my bandana. This keeps coming down in front of my face and tickling my nose. Anyway, Graham Lanson is from a Steve Martin comedy recorded from the record from the 70s, not my real name. Gotcha. Steve Martin's pretty funny. Was that 80s? I thought that was 90s. That has to be SWAT Cats. It could have been late 80s. One of them was voiced by the same guy that voiced Donatello in the OG Ninja Turtles. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're basically there to just stun you. And the reason I keep taking hits from them is they actually, if you time it right, save you a frame. Like I timed it wrong there. It saves you a frame of movement, simply. And the way the glitch kill works with this guy, if you happen to hit him in the same frame he splits, he will still take damage while he is split until he splits out the whole way. But it's very hard to time it. There's a practice ROM for it. I need to get it. Had a kid that was a prince with a magical ring. That one I don't remember. Son of a bitch. Yep, I normally speedrun this game. So, still tend to use the same methods while playing this. It's hard to play this casual after speedrunning it. Yeah, there's Captain Planet. But I don't think that's it. There's no prints in that. There is 5 rings in that. I don't recall. Wasn't the Pirates of Darkwater, was it? I don't think he had a ring, though. Yeah, it was a great cartoon. Loved Pirates of Darkwater. Had a great beat 'em up on the Super Nintendo as well. We're on to JJ's Bullshit Cantina, better known as Energy Zone. I'm not sure on my way up. I don't remember. Wow, I just jumped right into him. That was stupid. Son of a... beech nut. Son of a beech nut. Thank you for that, Rose. Spaceball. I already opened it, that's why. I just didn't bring it up. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Part of a Saturday morning cartoon lineup. I don't recall that one then. Now why am I playing like complete ass? Man, we ain't found shit. Of course, I drink coffee when I watch Radar. Everyone knows that. Did you see anything? No, I didn't see you playing with your doll, sir. Here, I'm gonna wave to all you. Wheeled Warriors, I don't remember that one. Son of a beech nut. Stood up too soon. Wow, I am playing like crap. Yes, they are making a Spaceballs 2. Came out of a 30-year retirement for it. Yep, I did know that about Rick Moranis and stuff. Yep, pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for it. I hope that, wow, why is his name escaping me right now? I know his name as well as my own. Wait, what's my name? Why am I drawing a blank on the name? Mel Brooks, that's it. Thank you. I hope he survives long enough to see it. Like, I hope he makes the premiere. I don't know. I drew a complete blank there. We have talked about Mel Brooks so much on this channel, and I just drew a complete blank. That's on my way up. We talk about the Mel Brooks quite often. Yeah, you will be 101. Yeah. Come on, guys. This has got to be the most boring crowd control stream I've ever had. I can actually note at this occasionally, Mr. Old School. I haven't used the cheat in over 4 years. Blazing Saddles was your favorite. Mine was probably, it's a toss-up between Spaceballs and Robin Hood Men in Tights. That's Rob Reiner. Princess Bride is Rob Reiner. Well, that's the whole point of crowd control, for you guys to be jerks to me by sending gifts to screw everything up in my game. It's been too easy. But Cary Elwes was in both Robin Hood Men in Tights and in The Princess Bride. The one that plays Wesley is also the one that plays Robin Hood. Nah, I'm just messing on my way up. You're good. I'm just talking shit. Ooh, that was close. What are we cheating this time on my way up? Always forget to jump sooner on that one during the second loop. What starred Morgan Freeman? I think one of your messages might have got censored there on my way up because we're missing something here. I think we're missing the question. The guy from Princess Bride played the villain in this movie. Which guy from Princess Bride? Like Cary Elwes? In a movie with Morgan Freeman where he played a villain. I can't imagine him playing a villain. but I'm not sure. Worst part is I've probably seen it. So my dad was a huge Morgan Freeman fan. Baseballs. That's Gern's permanent answer for everything. Spaceballs. Basically, what movie did Carrie Elwes play a villain in that also had Morgan Freeman? And I can't think for the life of me what it'd be. Well, I only made one loop that time. Played a cop and a villain. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Never watched it. That explains it. I've got to see it. I do remember Double Dragon, Joey. Really want to learn the speedrun for that game. Hey, Moto, thank you for the follow. Waiting for me to play Ninja Gaiden again? Yeah, I need to get back to that. Hey, Amy, thank you for sharing the live. Ninja Turtles is definitely a tough one, especially the first one. How's it going, Lilo? I wish. I can't even beat that game, Van. I do speedrun a couple Turtles games. I do Turtles in Time with my buddy Visker. I need to do a solo run of that as well. And follow the Foot Clan on Game Boy. V, thank you for the follow. Shania Shop, thank you for the follow. What actor played Bruce Lee, had a small role in Back to the Future? Jason Lee. I actually was doing Super C yesterday, Lilo. We're just doing regular Contra today. Contra crowd control. Those gifts there you see on the right side there in the middle, those gifts do different things to my game. We are crowd controlled, Auto. That's why there's no timer today. Yeah, I got another one of On My Way Up's questions right. And I got that one really quick. I love that Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. Such a good film. I didn't realize he had a small role in Back to the Future, too. Was he one of the guys that was with the Future Biff? Was he one of the Future Bullies? Ah, okay. Did you know the guy that played Biff actually did not like that part because he had to bully people? And he didn't like bullying people because he got bullied? Huh? Yeah, I'm sure everybody knows that too. That's a fact that's pretty well known. And that wasn't even brought up. Back to the Future was. Cartoon in the 80s had a Native American marshal. That I'm not even sure. Lone Star. I don't think I ever watched that. We're on to JJ's Bullshit Cantina, better known as Energy Zone. How you doing today, Charles Burnett? ABC, thank you for the follow. Uh-oh. For some reason that didn't work. Just give me a second, we'll fix that. I'm sorry. Stuff is working right. Damn it, Auto. Damn you, Auto. That was a terrible place to do that. Hey, Gong, thanks for sharing the live. That's one of the worst places you could have done that. Hey, Robin, thanks for the follow. What the heck? It didn't work again. Hold on, guys. Something's not working. Hold on. I will put your redemptions in once it decides to click through. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Please do not send any more gifts. There we go. All right. I owe a corgi and an invert D-pad and a kill. There we go. Son of a bitch. That was the worst place, too. Frickin' JJ. Well, we'll just start at Energy Zone. Auto with the inverted controls again. Oh, the controls went back to normal. Hey, Haru. Thank you for the shares. You got me again, Auto. Damn it. Auto. This stage of all stages. Oh, you're stacking them now. Son of a... Auto, you picked the worst stage for this. Thank you for the controllers, though, buddy. Thank you guys for taking part. Jay, Chris, thank you for the corgi earlier. So, Lilo, if you see there on the right side, there is a thing. Damn it! You inverted the damn controls here again. Anytime one of those gifts is sent, it actually messes with my game, and Auto keeps inverting my controls. Brave Star. Well, that guy was close with Lone Star, at least. Damn it. Hey, Auto, thank you for that jellyfish. That doesn't actually do anything, but I appreciate the gift a ton. We got... All right, Jay Chris is letting me cook, and, you know, Auto's inverting my controls again. Ugh. JJ with no lives and no spread gun. Oh, Otto, you picked the worst boss to do this on. No! No, nobody's playing with me. What's happening is they're submitting. As you noticed, Otto keeps giving me the game controller that inverts my controls. I literally have to press left to go right, right to go left. I have to press up to duck. See, Otto with that controller again. Changed my controls up on me. That was fun. Fun for y'all. Israel, thank you for the follow. Now I have fun doing crowd control. It is a lot of fun, actually. You know, I sit there and I go through this game like it's nothing all the time. So having those little things happen makes it a little bit more fun. You know, I gotta play through things not expected. Silverhawks. Partly metal, partly real. Silverhawks. That one was very easy. Guess we're finally done with JJ. Pretty sure the cowboy one was voiced by the same guy that voiced Lion-O in Thundercats. I mean, they were both made by Rankin and Bass, so it really wouldn't be a big surprise. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. Listen to him then. Like next time you watch it, listen to him talk. Like, yeah, I guess I understand it has like a southern sound to its voice, but okay, we're gonna pause this for a second. I just realized we're at 35,000 likes and we didn't give the kitties their treats. So it is treat time for them kitties. We're late on it. Let's do it. Unless you're talking about Snarf, then Snarf, Snarf. Yeah, Lion-O. 30 socks, burnt tires. Come on, Beansy. You're not gonna eat your treats? Snarf, Snarf. Put a Lion-O. I know, it's not a great snarf, but that's okay. There's the Titans. Hi, Titans. All right, let's see what happens. We had dirty socks earlier, Otto. You missed it. It's Juicy Pear or Booger. Again. I'd like to give me that one a lot. This is Booger. Oh. That is terrible. Oh. Oh. The twins and Cobra, I don't remember that. You stumped me on that one. You thought that was a pretty good snarf on my way up. I didn't think it was great, but I tried. The Crimson Twins? Nope, auto, that wasn't right. Hey, I finally got through that run. Hey, we have enough time for at least one more loop, right? They were named individually. Daryl and Daryl. Hello, my name's Daryl. This is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl. Tomax and Zamot. Isn't that just reversed? Oh my god, my knee. That's funny. That their names are just is just reversed. That's neat. The ambiguous duo. God, my knee hurts. Sorry, guys. I might have to start streaming up, sitting on the bed and keep my legs straight if I'm playing on the laptop. Old wrestling injuries are never fun. Yeah, I know I should get up and move around every so often, but usually I stay in my chair during the stream most of the time. I don't usually take breaks, because then that's when people start disappearing. Yeah, I know. I really should get up and stretch and stuff. But again, I don't like to take breaks because then people like to leave. Some people don't understand breaks. Oh, trust me, I'll worry about myself after stream. I'll be getting up, moving around, taking care of all my critters and all that fun stuff. Tugboat. I know, that was a wrestler. Recording myself so I can get bathroom breaks and stuff. We did Shipwreck. That's probably right. I did have videos put together. Tank Mage put videos together for when I was on Be Right Back and stuff. But again, when I was playing those videos, somebody kept reporting me for static imagery, even though it wasn't static, it was actual video. It just wasn't actually me there. So we tried that already, and I kept getting reported for it. Yeah, there's some people that'll air recordings. Thank you, Jay Chris, for the let them cook that I just screwed up. Thank you again, Jay Chris, for the let them cook. There we go. You'll just have to take us into the bathroom, sort of, I guess. Snake Eyes pet. Wasn't it like a falcon or something? It's some sort of bird, I think. Thank you for the GG, Charles. No? It wasn't a type of snake, was it? Was it a cobra? Did he have a pet cobra? I watched G.I. Joe when I was very little. I remember almost nothing. The only thing I really remember is the fact that Sergeant Slaughter's in it. Yeah, I had a lot of, like, Hot Wheels. That was what I mostly had when it came to toys. And that, and then wrestling figures, and then Turtles figures, then Power Ranger figures. Came with his action figure. Main thing is, my daughter has more Matchbox cars than I did. Oh, I actually got a game over with no continues. All right, let's give her one more go, and then we're going to be calling it, guys. We are going to end this thing up at 3. I need to get up, move around, get myself something to drink besides high C. I need to get me some water. Then I got to get Kitty from work here soon. So this is your last chance, guys. It's your last chance to mess with my game. What's up, Sugar Zaddy? This is a great game. Good old Contra. Yeah, I'm not sure on my way up what kind of pet. A dog? Did he have a dog? I think he had a wolf. He might have had a wolf. I download on Play Store. This was my childhood game. So if you have PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, or PC, you can get it in something called the Contra Anniversary Collection for like $20. Comes with 8 different Contra games and even comes with the Japanese variants of them. Comes with the American and Japanese releases. Not sure if it has the European releases. It might have those as well. Hey, Future, thank you for the follow. What's up, Mayonitis? I just got a platform skip. Usually, Mayonitis, you can find on Play Store. There's that as well, Nyan. There is that method as well. I don't talk about those methods here on stream because technically we're not supposed to. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong if chat does. You're good. That was bull crap. My shield keeps running out sooner than it's supposed to, it seems like. That could be fun on my way up. What's happening, Gene? Naharu, thank you for the share. I love to play Kirby NES because it's my favorite childhood game. That's awesome. I actually speedrun the first Kirby that was on Game Boy, which was the first Kirby game. Before Kirby became pink, because on the cover he was actually white. Thank you, Mago, for sharing the live. Wasn't the name related to trees? I don't know. Did you ever say what the answer was to that animal on my way up? I must have missed it. What were the Transformers that changed into 3 things called? I don't remember what they were called. Yeah, I missed the answer on my way up to the last one. It was a wolf? Okay. Yeah, I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute. I remember there being a wolf in G.I. Joe. I just couldn't remember who it belonged to. I guess Snake Eyes. Were they called multimorphers or something? I honestly don't know. I'm not sure on my way up. Been so long since I've even watched that. Ultra Formers, Ultra Train, I don't know. Ooh, that was almost bad. That was close. What's up, Master of Games? Swar, thank you for the follow. She will be doing probably crowd control next week, Otto. Not too much Master of Games, just doing some crowd control Contra today. We're about done with this stream, unfortunately, but we had a couple of moments of torture today and on Torment Tuesday, as this has been dubbed. Also, if you guys want to win these sweet Rontro Media vinyl stickers, you must be in the Discord. Where's that Discord link? Well, it's in the profile here on TikTok. Jump into my profile, click on that Discord link, and come join us. Otto's like, I know Kitty will give me some colorful words while she's doing crowd control. Right, Otto? That's why it'll be fun with her, right? Triple changers. Ah. Hey, Marcus Sanders, thank you for that heart, me buddy. How you doing? Look at you, 200 days, 300 minutes, man. That's what you call a super fan right there. Well, actually, not a super fan, because I don't think he has a super fan membership. But he's still a super fan either way. You're all super fans. He's just an ultra super fan. I don't want that fire, so we're not going to be able to do the wall jump trick this time. I'm a fan of your channel. It is fun. I watch during the day. When I'm stressed, makes me laugh. I'm glad, Otto. That's what we're here for. Just to come and have a good time. Sorry, Emmanuel. I do not understand. If somebody could get me a translation, I would be grateful. Hell yeah, Otto. I appreciate you, guy. I control the game on my NES. I also do that. What's happening, Mallard? We're doing crowd control, but we're about to end it up here. as soon as I take out this boss. If you want to mess with me, make it so I don't beat this final boss, now's your chance. Name of the dog on Tom and Jerry, Spike. And that is it. Guys, thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. Thank you so, so much. We had a little over 29,000 total viewers today, 57 new followers, over 38,000 likes, 27 gifters for 4,858. Some of you guys made Contra very difficult for me today. Thank you for that. Thanks for keeping me humble when I'm playing Contra. Let's see, who can we raid out on today? I think I know who we're raiding out on. I believe Nightcast is live. Oh, he's not. What? I could have sworn Nightcast was live. He is not. Okay, so I guess we're not raiding out. Because none of the other people I normally raid out on are live. Yes, there were a lot of questions, and I got quite a few of them, which is cool. But guys, if you are into retro gaming, head over to retromageddon.com. That's retromageddon.com. It's a great place for you if you are into retro gaming. It has game saves, game passwords, walkthroughs, reviews, and cheats for many of your favorite retro games. I feel like Contra is kind of a mix of Rambo and Alien Asman. Also, if you are not in that Discord, you can't win awesome Retro Media vinyl stickers. Get in the Discord. That link is in the profile. Guys, get on over there. Join the Discord. Come win yourself some stickers and just come have a good time hanging out with us. Anyways, guys, that will do it for me today. I believe Kitty will be live at some point tomorrow. Not sure when, so make sure your notifications are on. And I will be live Thursday. We will be getting back into Metroid Zero Mission. We will be doing that from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So make sure that you are following. Make sure that you're hanging out. Make sure you're in that Discord. Guys, again, thank you a ton. And until the next stream, as always, my friends, game on.